check with the 15th anniversary of Kick-Ass now. Kick-Ass was the 2010 HBO dark comedy film that was directed by Matthew Vaughn and was based on a comic created by Mark Millar. Now, actually, the story wasn't Mark Millar actually create. Mark Millar would call it a Kick-Ass. However, at the same time, Matthew Vaughn had written a superhero comedy spoof that he also called Kick-Ass. And Millar actually decided to combine. Matthew Vaughn actually bought the option to film rights to Kick-Ass before Millar had even gotten the comic published, and was ready to actually adapt the comic. However, it was famously almost nearly rejected by several films. And now Kick-Ass consists of Aaron Taylor Johnson, who around this time was kind of an unknown actor, but these days is big name. And he also started Nicolas Cage as Big Daddy, Chloe Grace Moretz, and I believe her actually in one of her early movie roles, back when she was originally a child actress. He also starred Mike Straw and Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and one of his attempts to as well as it also Kick-Ass. It also starred Evan Peters, and I believe his feature film acting debut, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was actually his first feature film role, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Kick-Ass was told the story of a guy, high school named Dave Brofowitz or something. He was basically a bullied teenager. He was also a huge comic book nerd. Basically, he actually becomes a superhero himself, so he teams up with an actual pre-existing superhero called Big Daddy and his daughter Hit Girl to basically fight off a crime lord who was played by Mark Strong. Now, when Kick-Ass came out, the film was in the film's production. The film was actually produced with kind of an independent budget. It was actually filmed in Matthew Vaughn's native England, mainly as a way to keep costs down, to keep costs under control. The film was actually shot in quite a few different England. It was actually kind of shot in urban England to kind of keep costs down. So she's even using some urban England streets to kind of double for American city streets. Now, with Kick-Ass, the film was released in 2010, where Kick-Ass was met with largely positive reviews from critics, even though some critics were however, some critics were a little bit put off by the extremely dark and what many critics felt to be really disgusting emphasis on kind of twisted, sick humor. And some critics also felt the film was derivative. Felt the film didn't really live up to its. However, even Kick-Ass film did okay numbers at the box office. However, it wasn't really as big of a hit as Lionsgate hoped it would be. However, it did enough on home video while a sequel was made. However, Lionsgate ultimately did not make Kick-Ass 2, and instead that was made by Universal, mainly due to Lionsgate being too impressed with Kick-Ass 1's box office results. Kick-Ass 2 came out in 2013 and was met with largely negative reviews from critics. Many critics feeling it lacked the charm of the original film, and it also underperformed the box office, killing plans for the franchise. Nowadays, Kick-Ass is known as a cult classic, mainly due to its twisted, dark, twisted, sick charm of mockery of the superhero genre. So,